Good afternoon and welcome to the Hawthorns, the home of West Bromwich Albion Football Club. And this is the Under-15 Open Schools Cup final between Nene Park Academy and Sandwell Academy. Just a single match on here. Of course, this is one of the matches that was postponed from Derby County's waterlogged pitch. These are the teams: Josh Allen in goal, Owen Gilbert, Harry Wagner, Lewis Benton, Tommy Rigby, Taylor Stewart, the captain, is 7, Louis Venny, Corey Gray is 9, Archie Jones, Nathan Rudman, and Bradley Rolt, is number 16. Jonathan Ogden is the manager. Quite a few changes from the team that was expected to play in the final match at Derby County on Wednesday night. And similar here as well, quite a few changes made, although the numbers, they've kept the numbers, they don't have names above the shirts, I don't think. So it's Jake Richards in goal, Josh Harper, Federico Kudrick, Lewis Smith, Harry Williams, Bradley Burton, Harvey Cartwright, Carrick Hill, Niall Jennard, Morgan Rogers is the captain, and Finlay Thorndyke, number 11. Luke Mosdale is the manager. And the substitutes, well, it looks like the two fullbacks, Luca Zappolo and Kyle Tyler, have been dropped to the bench. Joe Serrano-Taylor, Jay Ward and Alex Rowe make up the Nene Park Academy. And as for Sandwell, it's Jarvis Cleo, Callum Brownhill, Jack Mercer, Oliver Hayden and Kian Bedford. There isn't a lot of people here, it's fair to say, but I did hear that there's a few coach loads that have come up from one of the schools. I've just been told by my trusty cameraman that it's Sandwell that have brought several coach loads with them. We are just down the road here. There you see them on the screen, and they're piling in. There's a stream of school kids coming in from coach after coach. I don't know if they were intended to go to Derby, but of course this is a lot more local, and they've come to support their team here in this major National Cup final. This is a strange sort of occasion for us, in that I'm afraid we don't have the officials' names. We are working. There's a live webcast also taking place from Everton, so there's a match about to kick off over at Goodison Park right now, and we are sort of a little bit stretched. I think it was fair to say, fairly unexpected, that we were going to have some matches not played out fully at Derby County, but that downpour was pretty bad, wasn't it? And obviously caught us all a little bit by surprise. There's no programme for this particular match. Not a lot of information for us on the commentary team here. But we're ready to go for 2 halves of 45. Sorry, 40 minutes. With Nene Park in the red, Sandwell in the navy. And away we go. So Nene Park in the red, kicking from right to left. And a busy opening already there. A little bit of pace down that left-hand side already for Nene Park. Josh Allen with a big clearance there for Nene Park. Sandwell in Navy, local team who have a bit of an affiliation here with West Brom. So it was great that Sandwell were able to facilitate the use of this pitch at very short notice. So a lot of the kids have got exams and other bits and pieces as well. Here's Harper. That's well intercepted there by Corey Gray, the number 9 for Nene Park. Archie Jones, 10. Looking for the switch across to Stewart there on the overlap, but that's cut out, and here come Sandwell, Finlay Thorndike. Sandwell have got 5 up on this attack. It comes to nothing, and Nene Park lines on Will calling offside there. Again, Sandwell trying to launch a few of their attacks down this right hand side, and that's turned by Harvey Cartwright there. Good cross, headed clear by Wagner. Thorndike. Morgan Rogers, the captain, number 10. Looks to be just playing in that hole behind the forwards, just trying to pick up loose passes. Here he is. Rogers, a number of these players already have affiliations with West Bromwich Albion. Harvey Cartwright, the number 7, is at Aston Villa. And Niall Jennard, number 9, is at Stoke City. But there are 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 players in this Sandwell team who are already linked with West Bromwich Albion. Harper plays a high hanging ball. There's no challenge on that header. Carrick Hill, he is under challenge. Solid challenge as well from Bradley Roll. Quadrick goes on the overlap, creates an extra man. Certainly Sandwell are committing players forward, and Harper again gets a bit of an opportunity here. Nene Park leaving 2 men up front. So it's almost a 5-3-2 we're seeing. Misplaced pass there, but picked up well and recovered the situation. Harper. It was Bradley Burton there who got his team out of a little bit of problem. Now Jennard plays it wide to Harper. Harper's cross again. Jennard's in on the follow-up. A slight miss kick. Big high ball, a little bit of trouble here. Abby Williams, the number 5, but managed to recover well. And applause from quite a sizable support here from Sandwell Academy. No real major chance either way so far. Here's Jennard, he's got 2 on him. He's managed to break himself free, but there was a third coming in there. Harry Wagner, in the end, cleared it up. Goodman. Back to Jones. Much smaller player Jones. Playing in that central midfield. Back to Gray. Gray. Rigby with the swinging cross in. A bit of support here as well for Nene Park. Nobody's in the box right now though. And noticeable to see that Sandwell's certainly throwing players up when they get the attack. Nene Park looking to leaving 2 up front, but leaving them more to it when they're building an attack. That's a wonderful ball, swung across. Here's Rogers. He's going to take a few on here. He's pulled it back for Jennard. There's a slip in the box. Jennard, not favouring his left foot obviously there, decides to just restart. Half an opportunity there for the number 9 for Sandwell. Harper getting acres of space yet again. Nene Park seems to be very happy for him to get the ball out there in space at the right back position. One misplaced pass. That's a wonderful pass. Bradley Walt. He's only got one with him though. And Rudman trying to find Nathan Rudman, but 6 Sandwell players in their own half there. Well covered. So we've got the perennial little battle of Nene Park certainly have an extra man in midfield. Only leaving one player up front though. Jennard is the only player staying up front, so seems like a 5-4-1 with the fullbacks pushing up quickly. Here comes Rogers. It is more like a 4-3-1-2 for Nene Park, sometimes turning into a 4-4-2 more regularly. It's a sort of 5-3-2 we're seeing with Sandwell, and sometimes a 5-4-1. So interesting little midfield positioning going on. There's another cross from Harper. We're only a few minutes into this match. He must have already put in 6 or 7 crosses from his position. He's finding so much space out here. Carrick Hill, trying to find Rogers, but Rogers' control let him down. Tackled by his opposite number 10, Archie Jones. Jake Richards finds his left back. That's a lovely skill. The crowd loved that one. That was a little bit of showboating there, and this is into no man's land. Defended as well there. Corey Gray passes back to the keeper. Great defending there. Keeper hadn't really made a call one way or the other. You could sense a few danger lights were flashing there. And the defender did what all good defenders do: took control of the situation and took the ball away. Bradley Walt there, again just feeling that the 2 attackers for Nene Park just finding themselves a little bit isolated. Didn't have many options once he got the ball there. Rogers is well tackled there by Wagner. Really good quality play here from both teams. Here's Rigby. Miscued his pass, and Burton handled that one well. Have a loose pass there from Louis Venny. Here comes Louis Smith. You might hear a little bit of work being done in the ground here at the Hawthorns, just as we had at Stoke City on Saturday. A lot of, especially the Premier League clubs, improving. This is their opportunity to improve their ground, so as soon as the last match of the season is over, they get to work straight away, and there's a lot of workmen here at the Hawthorns at West Bromwich Albion. Lovely skills from Rogers. Rogers might have a go here. And the first shot of the match from Rogers, who then just checks to see how the other player is, because he was rolling around a little bit. Let's have a quick look at this again. Lovely skills from Rogers. Rogers might have a go here. And the first shot up. And you got a bit of bonus commentary as well there. We'll mute that from the replays in future. But yeah, that shot was high and wide, you could say. Let's have a little look from a wide camera. kick from Josh Allen, the goalie, but that was well headed by Harry Williams. And again, Harper playing in Harvey Cartwright, and Harper again with the ball. He's going to try and get to the byline this time. Pulls back for Gennard, and Gennard gets a shot in with the keeper comfortable. There's a couple of little half opportunities fallen to Gennard. Finley Thorndike, number 11. No way through there. Bradley. There's Gennard. Now Gennard, and again Harper in tons of space down here. This time switches it across. Louis Smith finds Thorndike. Try the left-hand side. Ian Park just putting everybody back into a very defensive formation and giving Sandwell the run of midfield at the moment here to try and find that angle. Smith goes himself, tries to, oh, it's a great ball across, and Gennard just trying to get on the end of that. Ball was just too far away from him. Thorndike's got a few skills here again. Look at Thorndike go, and he'll pull back to Gennard, cleared by Nene Park. And real danger signs showing there for the team in red. That was superb skills from Thorndike, and the ability for Sandwell players to just go past the opposition. Really showing up there. Solid tackle. Thorndike again, he's only got one man to beat, it makes it look so easy. Here's Gennard. Oh, what a chance, it's cleared off the line. And now Sandwell really starting to press home their domination here. Sandwell build again. Well, that one goes out for a goal kick. But let's look at this chance again that we just saw a little while ago. And you can see that Thorndike, well, he beat two men comfortably going to the byline here. Well, and it was actually a miss kick from Gennard there. Rogers just feeling a thigh or something. And also number 10, number 11, Thorndike, also just stretching a little bit. There you see him. Been a very dangerous man so far in this match. No doubt Sandwell just starting to put a bit of domination on this game. 15 minutes gone. There's Tommy Rigby involved in sort of defensive midfield duties, and again intercepts that one so easily, and now moves into the attack, looking on the overlap. Here comes Taylor Stewart, the captain. Three in the box waiting for the cross, and that's a good quality cross to the far post, and it's a goal. Rogers scores. And that was just so easily a well-taken goal from the captain. Morgan Rogers gets the first goal for Sandwell, and you've got to say it looks as if it's been coming all along. Let's have a look again. Again, so much space on the right-hand side. The cross in, and well, that was just so easy, wasn't it? That was beautiful. Well, you do have to say that that goal has been coming for the past 5 or so minutes. Sandwell really stepping up there. What a beautifully taken goal it was from Rogers. Nene Park, who put the first meaningful attack in. The referee just saying he was playing an advantage from earlier. Couldn't see an advantage, so gives a free kick to Nene Park. Harvey Cartwright, the number 7, pulling in a super cross there. Sandwell, but what was really noticeable, just the way that Rogers just didn't really put any power on the shot. It just really was placing a header into the opposite corner, which I think a lot of top strikers do know that is a good way to beat the keeper, when you try and head the ball back across him. All his weight's going from one side to the other. That's a little push in the back from Bradley Walt, number 16, to Nene Park. Josh Harper. And for the first time, he has somebody close him down. Tommy Rigby was on him quickly there. I don't know if something's come from the benches there to try and stop that flow of crosses that are coming in from the right back, but Rigby certainly was out there quickly twice. It's a very heavy ball, almost impossible for Corey Gray to try and get under control there. Now Niall Gennard, again his marker slips, the ball's gone out of play. That's not the first time we've seen Lewis Benton, number 12, slip. I don't know if he needs to check his studs or clear them, or just maybe even change his boots. He's having a bit of an issue out there. Harvey Cartwright with the through ball, but slightly misplaced. Flick on, and Nathan Woodman trying to get on the end of that, but here comes Harper. And again, Rigby's on him straight away, so they're definitely trying to cut out that supply line. That's a lovely ball down the line. Here comes Cartwright. There's players in the box here. This is dangerous. And the cross is just too wide. There are actually 3 players. There was Thorndike, Rogers, and Gennard all in the 18-yard box. He had a man over there. And in the end, it was a good break there from Cartwright, but just the cross is a little bit too far away from his players. Already halfway through this first half. Kicks are putting a bit of trouble on Sandwell, and this is good play here from number 9, Corey Gray. Again, it's 2 against 5, though. Not a lot of support coming in from the Nene Park midfield. And Gray having to go all alone. Thorndike, another throw. But if you're watching this live, we don't have internet here at the club. We are using a mobile 4G, so we may have a few issues with the stream from time to time. We have had a few experiences in the past where that has happened, so I do apologise if you are having a few issues. We will be putting up the full HD file later on today, so you can be sure that you'll be able to see the match in full in HD. But obviously, I know a lot of you like watching this live, and hopefully you're getting a decent enough picture to be able to follow. It's a lovely play from Thorndyke. He's really got a bag of tricks, hasn't he, in his feet. Harper again, Rigby straight onto him. No doubt there's been an order has gone out from the bench. Lovely ball from Cavic Hill. Spraying that ball around from midfield. He's getting the time to do it. Here's Rigby. Hill comes down on him. Rigby plays it forward. Up to Rudman. And Rudman loses out. It's becoming a bit of a one-way traffic sort of a match here. Gennard. Got Hill in support. Doesn't need him. Decides to go himself. Plays it out to Kudrick. Kudrick to Thorndyke. Sandwell very happy just to keep possession. Thorndyke wants to take a few on. We've already seen his skills well and truly in action here. Cartwright. Harper coming in on the overlap, but Cartwright goes inside. Here's Thorndyke, who's dropped inside for a little while. Plays a 1-2 with Gennard. And brought out by Jones, but not for long. Possession lost too easily. The referee gives a free kick for an earlier infringement. And Lewis Smith, a little bit too far away for a shot, but well, plays it short to Rogers, who had a little look up. Thorndyke again, happy to come inside, showing that he's happy in both directions, which really makes fullbacks pretty uneasy. Nene Park just resorting to a clearance. Well, this is good skills from Rudman. Nathan Rudman on his own. No support with him at the moment. In fact, there's only one other Nene Park player who's actually in the half. Now here comes a bit of support from Nene Park. And there's Rudman again, still bashing away. But that was really interesting. That at the time when Rudman was on the edge of the 18-yard box, I looked backwards. Had one other player up with him, Bradley Roll, and all the other players were still in the Nene Park half, so the breakaway is certainly going to be a solo breakaway if they go for that. The referee, the ball is lost in the building site that's on our left hand side. I'm not sure what sort of work they're doing there. A few of the builders are looking for the ball and they found it. There we go. Now we're going to have two balls on the pitch. Don't you love it when that happens? Cue the cheers from the crowd. Or jeers. Okay, it's nice to see the builders doing some work here for a change. Goal kick is cut out by Venny. Here's Rolt. Again, there's little support. There he goes. Jones is behind. I think Rolt was looking for a little bit of support on his outside rather than having to play it backwards. Allen clears into touch. Well, that's a clearance into touch that's come from a really promising position for Nene Park. And in the end, it went all the way back to the goalkeeper who had to clear it out for a throw-in. So, Nene Park really do. They have had some changes enforced on them for this match. Just looking at the team sheet, there's lots of names crossed out and names put in. There's no doubt there's a few of their players who have not been able to make it here for one reason or another, who were down on the list to play in Derby. This was match number 5 that was due to take place at Derby County. Match number 4 which didn't happen, I believe, is due to be played later on this week. Not 100% sure whether it's Friday or Saturday yet. I think we are of course into this danger area with exams and everything, which depending which age groups we're talking about, of course. Cartwright puts in a strong run there, manages to get first to the ball. Gennard just on his own in the middle at the moment. Cartwright goes back to Harper, wisely so. Sandwell look to rebuild. Thorndyke way on the left, and another flat ball from Lewis Smith finds Thorndyke easily. Thorndyke shows his pace and will win the corner. A few appeals from Nene Park that ball had actually just gone out. .13 minutes left in this first half. Sandwell in Navy lead 1-0, and deservedly so. Both arms up in the air for this set piece, for this corner. And a little bit overkicked, and well, hopefully you didn't hear that too loudly on the microphone down there. Do apologise if you did. It wasn't too bad a word really. Burton goes back to defensive duties. And the sun breaks out a little bit here at West Bromwich Albion. Just in the Midlands on the left-hand side of Birmingham, if you're looking on the map, to the west of Birmingham. Here's Rolt coming on the overlap. That was a dangerous position for Rolt. And now here's a little bit of support. Here's Rudman. And interestingly, there's a little bit of support from Taylor Stewart, the captain, as well on the right wing. So a bit of a push forward from midfield there for Nene Park. That's what they need to do in this half. Yes, I do apologise, you can hear the building work here. I can assure you, when we put our microphone down, there was nobody there, but since the match has begun, somebody has just sprung into action and decided to start chopping down chairs and things with a drill. So we'll get that moved for the second half, no doubt. Corey Gray. Jones going in for the challenge. Cleared by Benny. Straight to a Sandwell player. Here comes Bradley Burton. Into Max Rogers. No, sorry, Morgan Rogers, excuse me. Burton taking that left wing position, and Thorndyke is a little bit more central. Burton again. And Harper. Lots of space. This time he goes for a run. Sees the opportunity. Play 1-2 with Gennard. And has to be put out of play by Owen Gilbert, the number 5. Thorndyke with the corner. Certainly not a very good corner at that. Covers his face up with his shirt. You can see reaction from the crowd. Some of the opposition players. Harper on, there's Cartwright. He's got players in the box here. Tries to take on the Nene Park defender, number 12, Lewis Benton, in another corner. Thorndyke managed to keep that one in actually, and decides to gives a little bit more from his repertoire of skills. Rogers back. Offloads to Thorndyke, who carries on going. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! What a move! And I've got to say, we have had the PlayStation goal of the tournament already awarded by John Scales. I've got to say, this one could well have challenged it. Let's look at the replay. Great skills here from Thorndike. Plays into Rogers. Rogers just through a back heel. Thorndike through and bang. What a cracking goal that is. And it's 2-0. Look at this again. Park have got plenty of players up here. This is a big deep ball into the box, and well, that ended up being half a chance. Let's look at this again. I just wonder. Here's Thorndike again, and a third goal surely would put this match to bed this early on. Nene Park don't seem to have much to respond with at the moment. Here's Rigby. Roll. Solid tackle from Burton, and the ball falls out to Thorndike. Not long to go in this first half. It has truly been one-way traffic, and Rogers now going on the outside wins the corner. On the back post. Tackle. Throw in to Nene Park. Corey Gray with the throw. Richard Jones back to Corey Gray. On to Benton. And Wagner. Plays pass from Wagner. Louis Verny. Main Park just had a little bit more of a play the last 5 minutes or so. More possession in the last 5 minutes, and we've had most of the match so far. Josh Harper with a 1-2 with Harry Williams. Certainly, Main Park was pushing again. That wonderful ball over to Thorndike. Henry Thorndike again, showing off a few little exhibition moves. Loose ball there, which didn't go to Rigby's feet. And he caught Carrick Hill there as he came in for the challenge. Harper. Lewis Smith. Now Kudry. Ball given away there by Sandwell. Time running out. Again, Main Park looking for the ball over the top. It looks like the Sandwell defence comfortably handling everything that's thrown at them so far. There's an early ball which possibly gave them a little bit of trouble, and that may have given Nene Park a little bit of a feeling that that could be the ball to play more often. Here comes Rigby looking to play in vault, but that ball was well and truly closed up. All channels closed there, and now here's Cartwright on the overlap on the right. Harvey Cartwright. There's only Gennard in the box at the moment. In fact, looks like Sandwell are just taking it a little bit easier. Only 4 up for that attack. Maybe they're just having a little breather here. And Gennard, lovely skills, and brought down by Owen Gilbert. But now Gennard just staying down a little bit here, so the referee just asking for the coach to come on. Free kick in this position looks like could well be a shot on goal anyway. Just took a little one on the ankle there, did Gennard. There is another live match taking place right now from Goodison Park, Everton. 2 live streams on the ESFA TV YouTube channel. Looks like there's a substitution going on there. Well, actually, I think it was two added minutes, I believe, being signified by a 4th official, because the other number had a 0 on it, so I think I've worked that out by now. Morgan Rogers, the captain, standing over it very meaningfully. Looks like it's going to be a shot from Rogers, the captain. High and wide. Well, only the single match here from the Hawthorns. 2 matches over at Goodison Park, so there's another match over at 5 o'clock, which you can take in there. They have a lovely internet connection there. They are streaming in full HD. We've dropped our connection a little bit because we're on a slightly more difficult connection. Handball given there. Well, if you do get the opportunity to have a little look at the PlayStation YouTube channel for PlayStation football, certainly some great goals and great saves. That ball is a difficult one, isn't it? Real opportunity there. And in fact, that's the last action of the match. A little bit of a chit-chat between defenders and goalkeepers there. Not sure if the goalkeeper should have come out for that. Harry Williams having a little chat with his goalie, Jake Richards. Half-time score here is Nene Park 0, Sandwell Academy 2. Let's before we look at the goals, this is the opportunity we just had. We'll just see this again. A big ball here from Nene Park, and that definitely was a loose one, wasn't it? It was definitely there. I'm just looking at this again. See if we got this on our tight-in camera. There you see, there's the header. Nene Park had so many players up. So the referees go off. Let's have a quick look at the two goals. That was definitely the Nene Park's probably best chance of the match. Let's have a quick look at the two goals here that separate the teams. And the first one here, Cartwright down on the wing. Great, lovely swung ball in, and Rogers at the far post just placed that into the far corner. Absolutely wonderful. And then the second goal, well, this was superb. Thorndike, he had two players on him, pulls inside into Rogers. Rogers just a little back heel roll straight into Thorndike, and Finley Thorndike, well, he just made that look so easy. We'll be back for the second half. So the second half, this PlayStation Under 15 Schools Cup for boys, and Sandwell Academy very much in the driving seat here. You could hear that there's a lot of 1,500, 2,000 have come up from Sandwell to watch their team. They want more. They want a bit of entertainment out there. They were chanting away, "Let's go Sandwell, let's go." They want to see Sandwell score a lot more goals, and they are kicking towards the Sandwell Cup end, if you like. They're getting a big cheer from the supporters as Lewis Benton cleared that ball out of play. Trying to counter a little bit here. It was interesting to see the final 5-10 minutes or so. Nene Park did certainly have a little bit more play than we saw for the first 30 minutes of the match. They've got a little bit more possession and a little bit more dangerous. Corey Gray passes out the ball, and Cartwright clears. Gray stays down. Gray's still down here. He's just slowly getting up. I think he's suggesting he just took one in the face there. Lovely moments to see Lewis Smith going over, just checking he's okay. Just a quick touch of hands and carry on. It's one of the things I don't think we see enough in football, to be honest. And would be something that would be nice to see a little bit more in the game. Doesn't always have to be aggression and nastiness sometimes. We're all here just to play the game, and it's a wonderful sport. The referee and the players decide that that ball was going to be a proper drop ball, and interesting to see that actually I think the players not sure they're supposed to let it bounce first, so that was given as a free kick. Probably don't get so many drop balls these days where it is actually a contested drop ball. Here's Federico Kudryk. Didn't see as much of the ball as the opposite fullback, Harper. Bradley Wolt going for the return. And Jake Richards very quickly out there. It's a pretty poor throw out there, putting Kudryk in a bit of trouble. He managed to win the ball and gets the ball back off Rigby. Kudryk wants to know why he didn't get the foul for that. Owen Gilbert plays in Redmond. Managing to grab the ball back. Corey Gray, who was down earlier, but he's robbed of the ball there by Bradley Burton. He's very quick to get in on the counter. Gennard. Lovely ball in for Rogers here, the captain. And a goal kick given. That ball considered to be out of play before Rogers actually brought it back. One of those horrible changeable days. The sun is out, the sun's in. Our cameraman worked quite hard here. Offside against Gennard. Wonderful header from Harry Williams. Benny losing out the ball there for Nene Park, but they recover. It's a loose ball, and again Williams is very solid centre half. And offside against Nathan Mudman, number 11. Game goes dark, sun goes behind another cloud. Here's Kudryk. Smith, back to Williams. Sandwell asking Nene Park to push a few men forward here. The onus is on Nene Park to do something now. They're 2-0 down. Josh Harper. Certainly, there's no doubt that Sandwell have just taken their foot off the pedal a little bit here. Now Gennard skips over a challenge as if it wasn't there. Here's Thorndike. We've seen some wonderful skills from him, and well, takes on 3 players. It was the challenge from the third, who was Louis Benny, that actually dragged out the foul. There is going to be, well, I don't know if there is, actually. They were giving PlayStation 4s away for the player of the match over at Derby. Whether there's still 2 reserved, and there'll be one given to the player of the match from this event. We will see from this match. That was a free header on the edge of the 6-yard box. No real marking at all on that free kick. Woodman. Rolt. Goes back to Rigby. Woodman has a little bit of space. Pass to Jones. Into Benny. Benny tries to pass the ball on to Gray, and Gray does well. Gray does really well there. Woodman was in, and that was superb defence. It's still not cleared. Woodman out to Gray. Real opportunity there for Nene Park. The referee says that that's a good challenge. That foot was very high for me, and he's onside. Woodman's onside here. Referee's going to give a penalty for that, and he does so. Well, there's a controversial moments there. Nene Park are going to take this penalty very quickly. Well, we'll have another look at that in a second. First of all, let's get the penalty. Great chance here. Bradley Rolt, number 16 for Nene Park. Chance to get one back. Placed it. 2-1. And now, well, a few boos around. Bradley Rolt scores. Nene Park are back on the score sheet. And well, the big question is, well, I don't think there's a doubt that it was a penalty. The question was there an actual foul a little bit earlier? We'll just have a look at that. We're just queuing that one up right now, so just give us a second. Crowd here having a great time. That ball's gone out of play. Let's have another look at this. So, first of all, this looked like a challenge. Thorndike just left it. That foot was in the air. Thorndike got the ball. Well, we'd have to look at that in slow motion. Certainly, to me, that was a penalty. But now Sandwell. And the challenge is flying around here now, and I think this is symptomatic that the referee possibly isn't getting in and controlling the game earlier on. There was a solid challenge that went in earlier, which I think there was a bit of an exception taken in the following challenge. So the referee's going to have a talk here, but let's have a look. There's the first challenge. There was the challenge. Well, quite a few of us who've played football, if the referee, sometimes you get a situation, if the referee isn't actually controlling the match too well, it can get out of hand, and well, let's have a look at this again. This is the first challenge, which I actually think in that situation the referee was correct. I think the referee did make a good call on that. He got the ball solidly. The player actually flew up in the air in quite a dramatic fashion. But I think it's still a hangover from the decision we saw for the penalty, which we looked at the replay, and I don't think there's any doubt. I know my cameramen are both shaking their heads at me as well. They can't believe that one wasn't given as a free kick when the foot was so high. You look at the sending off at Arsenal just yesterday, and you know, at the end of the day, yes, it was a reckless flying challenge, and okay, he didn't get the ball there. Did he actually get the ball? I'm really not sure. In fact, here's another chance. This is a close-up. Yes, I think we would have to slow that down a fair bit, which we will do. We have a bit of time. The referee's still talking to people here. In fact, let's get on with the play. We'll wait for the ball to go out again before we have another quick look at that. Feels like one match of the day here, constantly reviewing decisions. That's gone out for Con. Let's have another look here. This is right, here we go. We're going to slow this one down. Yeah, so the referee thinking he's got the ball, but that foot
was so high. Look how high this foot is, and that's definitely caught the player. So there's no doubt that was a genuine mistake there from the referee. And
well, it's got Nene Park back in the match, and there's a free header. Opportunities starting to appear here for Nene Park. Just goes to show this game of football can be quite strange, can't it? There's no way at 2-0 at half-time you would ever see any way for Sandwell not to lift this trophy. And now, all of a sudden, we have a different ball game. No substitutions. All the same players. Most of the Nene Park players, just looking at them on the squad list, 8 of the players on the pitch here today registered with Peterborough United, plus one of the substitutes as well. Woodman chasing that one down. Swung in by number 2. Lucas Zappolo, who is a substitute, so he must have sneaked on at half-time there. Didn't see that board shown
during the second half.
So Zappolo is on. Looks like Owen Gilbert has gone off, number 5. Actually, no, Owen Gilbert is there. The centre half is there, so it could be Harry Wagner, number 6, who's off. Try and keep an eye on that. Sandwell, Thorndike. Thorndike will go, and that is a solid and serious challenge. And surely the referee is going to have a word about this, because that was quite a nasty collision. I'm up in row Z here at the Hawthorns doing the commentary. I could hear that. I think the referee's not getting a yellow card out there, and I would quite disagree with that, because those sort of things the players. There is a substitution taking place over on the far side, number 7. Number 7 has gone off for Sandwell. Harvey Cartwright, who's been very busy on that right wing. We didn't see a board going up. 12. So Jarvis Cleo, number 12, is on. For Sandwell. Flick on there from the big centre half, who's pushed up front. Ball's gone loose. Oh, and no penalty given. I'm not sure what to say. Well, the players continue. We'll have a look at that in a second. That's a high foot. Referee says play on. No, he's going to give it. Right, okay, let's have a look at this. Be the referee. Is this a penalty? To me, that is he's pretty much strong goal. Here we see it again. The ball breaks loose. Here's Rogers in on the ball. Play's just continuing, and say to me that is a penalty. I can't just say I've seen those given, which is the usual commentator cop-out. To me, that is a clear penalty where the man who's pretty much stronger. Here's an opportunity. Jennard in front of goal, miscontrolled at the crucial moment. He puts his hands to his head. He can't believe he had an opportunity right in front of goal there. Here come Nene Park. They've got players forward now. Rudman, who's worked his socks off all match, who's dispossessed by Carrick Hill.
Well, let's have a look. Before we look at the penalty situation or the non-penalty, here's a
Great chance here. Niall Gennard.
in goal, and there you see, it was a loose control, and actually there was a defender right on him who took a bit of a gamble as to what he was going to do, but actually it paid off. That was really good defending there. Well, this match has suddenly burst into life a little bit, hasn't it? I feel like a little bit of feistiness out there. Right, while that ball's gone away, let's have a good close-up. This penalty appeal. Ball broke loose here. Centre half was still up. Comes out to Rodgers. And to me, well, to me,
I've seen those given. It was interesting listening to John Scales actually to his discussion of is it a shoulder charge or are you just actually pushing him off the ball using your shoulder? And there seems to be there's quite a fine line there, but there's one thing of standing your ground and allowing you to use your shoulder to do it. There's another thing of just pushing somebody over using your shoulder, and I think that one was the latter. Nene Park right back in this match, only one goal in it.
So while there's only one goal in it, this match has suddenly got a little bit tense, and the purple patch that we saw Sandwell having,
which I've got to admit lasted most of the first half, to be honest. They were totally dominant in that first half. That one little incident, suddenly a little bit of nerves out there, and there's no doubt that Sandwell have just dropped their level. Rodgers miscontrols, gives the ball away straight away. Rolt and Rudman have done really well leading the line without a lot of support, it must be said, from their midfield. They have been pretty isolated up there. And there's Thorndike, he's got skills galore. Rudman. Redmond again from the right back, from the substitute right back, Lucas Zipolo. Now Gennard wants to try and take his man on himself. And there's a foul there on Owen Gilbert, number 5. Park got 4 players up for this. They've really pushed on those midfielders now on these dead ball situations, and that one's going to go all the way over the top. Great defending. That was a difficult situation there, and it was the number 5, Harry Williams again, who stretched a foot out as Rudman was closing in on that. He'd made the run. If Harry Williams had not got his foot up for that, that would have been an excellent chance of a Nene Park equaliser. Chance for a little breather here. There's no doubt they've just dropped a little bit in the second half, and the penalty being scored by Nene Park, now 2-1. One more moment of brilliance from the man in red, and this one could be very interesting. Rodgers goes down in the challenge there from Owen Gilbert, falls quite heavily. It's okay. Referee has another word. I think there's got to be a moment in time where you actually stop the talking and start dishing out the cards. Quite surprised that there wasn't a card for the earlier challenge on Thorndike in the centre of the pitch, which was it wasn't even an uncontrolled tackle. It really was a big swing of the leg and took his man down badly. deep ball into the box. It's broken loose. What a save! Rodgers over the bar. What a chance this was for 3-1. See this again. Here's the free kick. Swung into the box. The ball goes clear. Brilliant left foot shot, and Rodgers goes for the right foot swinger, and that one goes over the bar. Here's Thorndike. Again, runs with the ball so easily. There's two more he's taken, and in the end, a superb tackle from the number 12, Benton. Game's starting to open up now a little bit. A few more spaces. There's a few more tired limbs out there. And Sandwell starting to express themselves a little more. Thorndike has been absolutely in the middle of everything. Again, causing havoc. Took 4 players on in that last run, and still gave the ball a meaningful pass. Here's a meaningful pass. Rodgers keeper saves again. Josh Allen yet again keeps his team in the match. That's 3 saves in the last 4 minutes here. That was a loose ball there, picked up by number 4 Lewis Smith, and plays in Rodgers, and the keeper again, Josh Allen, absolutely superb. Yes, it even goes and gets the ball, because he knows time is not on their side for sure. 17 minutes to go. It's under 15 Schools Cup final, sponsored by PlayStation. A kick there from number 8, Carrick Hill, actually hit a red foot on the way through. Is that going into goals? Carrick Hill there. Thought he had a real opportunity. Ball swung in, and it's another great chance. That was the number 6, Bradley Burton there, with the free header. And Nene Park not messing around here at all. Quick goal kick taken. Bolt. And Burton, fresh from his header at the other end, puts in the tackle. Back in his normal position. Here's Smith. Out to Harper. Harper having a little run here. Gray looks as if he's labouring a little bit here. Not sure how many players we've got on the benches today. There are a few names that have been thrown in, but benches aren't looking that full out there. Just looking at them at the moment. Here comes Rodgers. Rodgers going to have another go. Having a real personal duel with the keeper at the moment. And blocked for another corner. It goes very, very dark out there. No doubt once our cameramen have changed the irises on the cameras, and the sun will come out, and it will be too bright. Such is life with covering outdoor sport. Last 5 minutes for Sandwell has been outstanding. 3 or 4 real half chances. We really want to try and get a second, get their 2-goal cushion going here. In, straight into the keeper's hands. The goalkeeper very conscious that time is against him. Finds Rolt. Rolt's pretty much isolated here though. He's got Thorndike to try and beat. And Thorndike. Well, Rolt and Thorndike holding each other, to be honest. Thorndike didn't like it, and in the end, and still appealing, still talking to the linesman now. Asking why it wasn't given. This one's not interested. Throw into Sandwell Academy. misjudgment of the header there, and Rogers trying to go himself. Tries to go for the card shot into the corner again. Hits the defender,
and another corner kick.
Well, Rogers seems to have had
4-5 decent half chances just in the last 10 minutes, and
you can see he's breathing a little bit heavily there, just having a little rest on the edge of the pitch. Don't blame him. He's really been at the centre of everything. He needs to take a little breather, perhaps. Lewis Smith will take the corner. Referee stopped the watch. Wasn't happy that Lewis Smith was taking what seemed an age to go out and get the ball. Keeper's come out to collect. Gets the rebound. It's well, Rudman is up, but he's got two defenders on him. Bit of support from the number 4, Tommy Rigby of all people, who was getting up very quickly. Jarvis clear on the right hand wing, is getting quite a lot of the ball, just as Harvey Cartwright was in the first half. Sandwell throw. Well, whenever there's only one goal in it, there's always a danger. Mean Park might nick one. We've seen it before. I just remember last year where we had two teams. One team was so well on top, there was only one goal ahead, and then in the final minute, a very controversial penalty. I remember it was at Birmingham City's ground, and a very controversial penalty was given. That was the equaliser. Went into extra time. In the end, we went to penalties, and a team that had dominated for long periods. And we're going to have a substitution. I did say this a few minutes ago. Corey Gray, who was labouring a little bit, he has run his socks off out there. He's been given a rest, and he comes off, and the number 3 comes on, which is Kyle Tyler. Corey Gray really has run himself into the ground, literally on this occasion. Of course not, but he's certainly a very tired man, and he's going to go and take a rest, deservedly so. Well, Sandwell will be happy for balls like that going into Rose Ed, to be honest. On comes the reserve ball. Referee has to stop his watch. Start thinking of man of the match as well. It's been quite a strange game in many respects. Certainly looking at Nene Park was a solid tackle. Well, the referee's given a foul. I don't think. Maybe he's not giving a foul. Carrick Hill going up for the challenge there, and a young lad down there who's obviously in pain. I don't know if he landed on his back or
what actually happened there, but he's certainly in a little bit of trouble. So a quick look at this again just to see. This is from the throw-in. Goes up in the air. Yes, landed on his very heavily on his side.
I think he's okay. I didn't really think that was a foul in any way at all. It'll be interesting to see if the referee just gives a drop ball there. Carrick Hill just went and won the header.
Well, while we get just this opportunity for a second, looking through man of the match options, there's quite a few obviously from Sandwell. Lewis Smith, Bradley Burton have been superb, Harry Williams, Carrick Hill, Harvey Cartwright was superb while he was on. Niall Gennard has been
very busy and has certainly given the defence something to think about. And of course Morgan Rogers and Finlay Thorndike, just outstanding. And as for Nene Park, well, they've obviously been on the defence quite a bit more, but their defence has been excellent. Really liked Owen Gilbert for sure. He's been superb in this match. There's certainly a few players on the Nene Park defensive side who really, if it weren't for outstanding performances from them, we wouldn't be in the position we are in now, where Nene Park are only 1 goal away from equalising. Josh Allen, of course, the goalie. We've just seen 3 superb saves. Number 14. Is coming on, Jack Mercer, and it was Lewis. Right, okay, the numbers are wrong there. I've got some confusing numbers. I've got a number 14, but according to me, yes, number 14, Jay Ward. He's actually on the starting lineup, but he is a sub, which I must admit I was told, and I've got the word sub written next to him. So number 14 is finally on, and Volt just pushes Burton away there, and the free kick is given.
So we'll have a free kick here
for that push on by Walt on Burton. Taken by Harry Williams, who goes very long. Gennard is going to have a little bit of a scrap, and the referee says that's a free kick. No, Gennard actually wanted to carry on. He felt he got himself a situation now. I'm pretty sure that in the whole scheme of things that the team would much rather have a free kick here and a chance for a dead ball situation. Plenty of big guys in the box. Harry Williams, probably one of the taller guys, is up there. So is Carrick Hill, number 8. And Gennard as well is not a small guy. There's a header, and that's a goal kick. Well, I think I have been considering a man of match. I do have form in sort of not. I know John Scales last week, if you watched any of the Derby matches at Derby County, takes his time and really ponders them harshly. There's a good cross. Alan Hill holds on to that well. And it's never an easy decision because there's so many facets of the match and so many different players fulfilling their roles in different parts of the pitch. How do you judge a skillful player who's there to take the ball past people with an effective defender who's there to stop play? Here's Rogers. Just stop play here for a second because Gennard is completely free on his own in the box, and that ball is just too high, a fraction lower, and you could have almost been certain to put your house on goal number 3. Here is the number 3 for Sandwell, Kudrick, who swings one in. And that's given away. Now Nene Park on the counter-attack. Rudman, who's been one of the star players for, look at the pace from Rudman as well. He's really been isolated for much of the match alongside with Volt. In the end, the second player after Burton has to come in clear. We're going to have a substitution for Sandwell. Number 9 is coming off. There is now Gennard, who's walking off quite slowly. I don't think he's too chuffed with that. And Kieran Bedford, the number 16, is on. But my man of the match here, which wasn't too hard a decision, number 11. There's an opportunity though, we'll just stop for a second. What a chance this is! Oh, they've scored! We are right back into this! It's 2-all! Incredible! And the Sandwell players are standing with their hands on their hips, they just can't believe it. A match that they've controlled for long periods. Well, look at this again. Great layoff there from Woodman. And it's the overlap on the left that caused the problem. Totally unmarked, and what a goal that is. And Sandwell, this really is a shot. There's the man on the left, and well, our cameraman got there eventually. And now Sandwell have to do something. Less than 10 minutes to go. God, really getting into this. I think it was actually a substitute. I think it was number 12 who wasn't marking his man. Jarvis clear. I do apologise if it wasn't you, Jarvis, if you're watching this later. Have to watch that again on the replay. Thorndike there tried to touch the ball and go through. Well, I have already named him. I was just about to name him, but I will name him. Finlay Thorndike is my man of the match for today. He has been absolutely outstanding, and every time he's had the ball, something has happened, or it's looked like something would happen. So Sandwell starting to push up with real urgency here. 2-all. Who would have believed this scoreline after the first half we had, which Sandwell just totally dominated. Thorndike trying up a little bit of action on the right wing, comes inside again, beats players for fun. That's the referee saying surely one of those challenges was a little bit too dangerous. And now Nene Park, Woodman on his own, he's got 2 players to beat. Williams, player number 1, manages to handle it. Burton has moved a little bit more upfield. Players from Sandwell seem to be down with cramp here. Williams and Harper. They've had a lot of the ball, these Sandwell players. Yes, come on guys, let's hold the legs up, let's get on with it. So number 4, Tommy Rigby having a bit of cramp as well. Well, we are in added time. Woodman wins the free kick. Here's a chance for Nene Park now to push some players up. We are in added time. Now I actually don't know if we're going to go straight to penalties, or we do have extra time. It was straight to penalties at Derby. That was a logistical reason. We have 5 matches in a day. A ball swung across. This will be a header. It's kept out by the goalkeeper, by Richards. That could have been a win for Nene Park. What an incredible game this has been. Rogers. Chase down from Kudrick. Little hand on the arm, pulling him back. Walt doesn't like it. The referee explains why. I think Walt accepts it in the end. So now, opportunity here. Sandwell have pushed a couple up. Centre halves have stayed back. Important winning header there. Incredible to see the quality here. These are 14-year-old kids. Some real talent out on display today. Burton, who's pushing up more and more now. He's almost a attacking midfielder role. Having been playing centre half most of the time, and it looks like Carrick Hill, the number 8, has dropped totally into defence. So Burton's been given a bit more of a free rein to try and cause a bit of damage up front. And Hill, taller player as well, Hill. So maybe there's a thought of Hill can do a little bit more with the aerial balls, and Burton, who's certainly got some skills on the ground here. Free kick to Sandwell. Time is well and truly up on everybody's clock here. Another cramp in the top corner. Another little delay. Another 30 seconds being added. That's driver's clear. No, it isn't. No, clear's come inside.
He's hurt it. We've actually got the coach coming in here.
Well, undoubtedly, he's one of the teachers here. So all the kids,
all the supporters from Sandwell giving him a bit of a cheer for his moment of fame. The supporters in the crowd probably know the teachers much more than they do the players, of course. Smith is going to have to come off, and in fact it looks like he's going to be substituted here. He's trying to lace, so it looks like he is getting ready to come back on, but he is having to be on the sideline for this particular passage of play. Six in the 18-yard box from Sandwell, but that's a poor kick. Now they probably wish they did have him there. Burton really chasing that down, showing good pace, but the ball just beats him. Is on. There's number 15 Oliver Hayden comes on, and it looks like Lewis Smith still receiving treatment there. He's still in pain. The cramp has come back, and that's full time. So now the question is, are we going for additional time? Are we going for extra time? 10 minutes? I do apologise, I don't actually know. We will find out very shortly. But what an entertaining match. Just having a look at Sandwell there. It's talk through. Quite a few players look to be struggling a little bit. Sandwell Academy going 2-0 up in the first half. Absolutely cruise control in this match. And then quite a controversial first goal for Nene Park. Big cheer for something or other going on in the crowd. I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, I think he's one of the teachers trying to get the crowd going, and they certainly are. So that got Nene Park back into the match, and then an individual mistake, I suppose you could say. Let's have a look at the when we get the opportunity in a second. I'm doing a few too many jobs here, as well as commentating on replays, graphics, talking to the cameramen. Quite busy. Okay, well here's that penalty incident. I won't harbour on the point that I think this was a free kick. There's a wild challenge there, and in fact, to be honest, I even think that was a yellow card, to be honest, or where he came in. I'm sure there was contact. There's the penalty. Don't disagree with the penalty decision, just disagree with the actual call. Here was a penalty that didn't go the other way, where Rogers looked to be through, and to me that is a penalty all day long that Sandwell didn't get. So the penalty for Nene Park was converted, so that brought them back to 2-1, and then we had this incident here. Nothing dangerous here, but you can see up on the top corner there's a man being marked all along, and it was Jarvis Clear, the number 12, that came in to try and cover his man, but he was just too late. And one individual mistake, that's what this sport is all about. And suddenly meant that this match is tied at 2 apiece after 80 minutes, and now what next? By the looks of it, it looks like extra time, which is good news. Always good to have sort of football being played rather than random penalty kicks. So it'll be 2 halves of 10 minutes. So they'll go through the whole coin toss all over again just for the extra time. The sun breaks out here at the Hawthorns. It's been one of those very changeable days. An extra time.
2 periods of 10, I'm pretty sure, is the normal course of things here.
Sandwell fans getting well and truly behind their team. Oh, and there's an opening chance there for Cian Bedford, the centre forward who came on for Niall Gennard. Long ball from Sandwell. 2 Sandwell players going for that one, Harper and Williams. Williams is on. Looks like Lewis Smith is off for number 4. Here's Rolt. Nene Park definitely having more players supporting as Rolt wins the corner. Oliver Hayden, Jarvis Cleo, Jack Mercer, Kim Bedford. We've got 4 of the substitutes Sandwell used. Watt swings that one in, cleared by Hayden. A bit of a miss kick there from Taylor Stewart, the captain. Thorndike senses an opportunity here, gets on the end of this, and well, that was half, and that's going to stay in as well. That was a half cross, half shot situation. There's Bedford, looks for help. Not a lot on offer for him. Nicely cleared away. And that's read all day by Harry Williams. Williams looks to get the return ball. Here's an opportunity. Thorndike going for that. Ball's loose in the box. The crowd are still appealing for the penalty on Thorndike. Rogers got a man on him. Nobody gave him a call. Now Nene Park. Rogers, solid tackle on Rolt. Rolt and Hayden. Well, they've both hurt each other. That was a very, very solid tackle there. And I think they both hurt each other a little bit on that. Yes, they've great save by the Nene Park goalkeeper on that last incident. It's just had a quick well, our free kick's been hit, but it's gone to nothing at the moment. Just watching this replay for a second. I'm keeping an eye on players. You just watch this replay. What a save that was from the goalkeeper. Let's get back to real live play. Oh, here's Redmond. Oh, he scored! He scored! Here, Bedford has scored! And Sandwell Academy are 3-2 ahead. Incredible. Let's look at the replay of this. Here's the number 6, Bradley Burton, who plays a super ball up to Bedford. And Bedford turns his defender inside out. And that's a great goal for Sandwell Academy. Just watch this again. Completely wrong foots. He's taking the plaudits. The substitute forward is blowing kisses to the crowd. He's actually coming off. After all that, off you go, son. You've just scored a brilliant individual goal. You know what? Sandwell are making a defensive move here. They're bringing on, they've taken off their centre forward, and Lewis Smith, who went off with cramp just 5 minutes ago, is back on. So now that they're actually, Sandwell are playing with, this is like Barcelona, they don't have a forward. Finley Thorndike looks to be the most forward player on the pitch, and they're going to play the ball through midfield by the looks of it. And well, Kim Bedford has come on. He scored a real centre forwards goal, you could call it. Running onto a through ball, turning his defender inside out and slotting the ball in. That's going to be a free kick. Well, Finley Thorndike has been told to play up front on his own. He's not the biggest player in the world, so they're going to have to be playing the ball into feet. We know he's an amazing player here. I've already awarded him the man of the match. Meanwhile, Nene Park are pushing everybody up for this just about. The box has got 6 players in there looking to get on the end of this. Bradley Rolt is going to take it. Nathan Rudman is up there. Centre halves have popped up as well. Tommy Rigby's in there. Number 8, Louis Venny. it's Redmond who's certainly got a little bit of height over the rest of the players. They're not really holding a very high line.
And that one is straight down the keeper's throat.
I think most goalkeepers would have insisted on holding at least a penalty spot on that.
They were basically lining up on the 6-yard box, but
The quality of the kick. Just gave the ball away straight to the goalkeeper. And here's an opportunity for Nene Park. Falls over the ball. Referee says fair enough. That's a play on. His Jarvis clear. Nicely played inside to Oliver Hayden, but Hayden loses out on it. And opportunity here for Nene Park. They were caught out a little bit up front. There, here's Thorndike. One-on-one is his speciality. Oh, Thorndike makes the player look as if he's going backwards, and what a block at the end. Brilliant play from Thorndike. Owen Gilbert, who's certainly been my star player of the match here for Nene Park at the back again, throwing his body on the line. And now a few more gaps appearing here. Sandwell had a few players committed up front there. And here's Cleo. Cleo can't get past number 14, Jay Ward. That'll be a throw to Sandwell. Whew. Now Nene Park again have it all to do. Looks like another substitution is going to take place. It's the 15 for Sandwell. No, they're not going to do it. They changed their mind. Let's carry on. I think the fourth official's trying to work out the LED board over there, which may be causing a delay. They're still discussing it up there, so play carries on. They might wait until half-time here in extra time before they make that substitution. There's only about a minute and a half to go. Keeper's got to come and clear this one up. Allen, who's also been wonderful at the back for Nene Park. Him and Gilbert, the two of them have been superb. Thorndike, and toying a little bit with the Nene Park defenders there. Very aware that it's starting to get towards that time just to eat the clock up a little bit. That ball going out of play for a goal kick. Allen will hit this long as we get to 10 minutes on the clock, so there hasn't been any injuries, so the referee should be blowing any second unless they have agreed to play 15, which would be unusual in schoolboy football. Sure, the whistle will come any second. We have had a goal, of course, which I think the referees goals on substitutions, they had 30 seconds to at one stage. I don't know if that's still a rule. Need to go and check with an official. Referee checks his watch. Gilbert, solid tackle there from Hayden. And Thorndike plays in Rogers. Oh, again a wonderful tackle, and the whistle goes. That was Taylor Stewart with a
what really was a match-saving tackle. And half-time extra time, referee indicates he'd like the players to swap, but they're going to go and have a little break as they do now. In my day, they used to just swap straight round, but it seems now that you're allowed to go and have another little rest, even though you've only been running around for 10 minutes. It is under 15 football, fair enough. Well, the stewards are out in force here. Didn't know so many stewards are out, but the Yellow Jackets oh, they're all going home. They've done their session. So Sandwell Academy here lead 3-2. If you want a little bit more ESFA football, sponsored by PlayStation, 5 o'clock there's a match over at Goodison Park from one of our other crews that are up there. We're only covering the one match here, but it's certainly been a very good quality match, very enjoyable. Two very good teams indeed. And you've got to take your hat off to Nene Park, who have been under the cosh against a very talented Sandwell team and have kept themselves in it, fought themselves back into this game. And now, can they do it again? Can they squeeze another goal in this and take this to penalties? Looks like we are going to have a substitution for Nene Park. Like it, number 15 comes on, and number 4 is off. So Tommy Rigby is off, and Alex Rowe, number 15, comes on for the final 10 minutes. A bit of fresh legs in midfield is just probably what you need at this stage in the match. Sandwell have made all their outfield substitutions. So just Joe Serrano-Taylor, the number 13. Looks like he's actually wearing number 1, but listed as 13 on here. Well, considering I was talking about these teams should be swapping straight round, that's been a very long half-time break. Well, it's good 1,500, 2,000 fans who have come over from Sandwell Academy, taking over a couple of the far blocks. There they are, 2 blocks fully taken up. I believe each block is over 1,000 people, so it never looks as much, but actually when you count them up individually, yeah, there's definitely a couple of thousand there. So here we go, second period of extra time, and I think it's fair to say cue a little bit of Sandwell taking the ball into corners if at all possible. No doubt that Sandwell will not be in a rush. Yes, the referee's there's a bit of a nasty cramp in front of us after that last challenge. Final few substitutions. There's a couple of players just warming up on the Nene Park side of things. Actually, those are actual Sandwell players who may come on. Of course, we do have rolling substitutes, so players who have gone off can come back on. We've seen it a few times already in this particular match.
Will Smith, the number 4, down in front of us. We've been from him a few times. And this is taking a little while here to sort out. Carrick Hill. So a couple of minutes added time already to add on the clock. It goes for a pretty high. Rogers is flicked on. Here comes Thorndike, who's taking a gamble. Thorndike plays the cross. What a chance! Game over! Burton scores for Sandwell. And they go 4-2 ahead. And here's the goal. Rogers with the flick on. And that's a wonderful ball played across, and Burton is there. And we'll see this again from not that goal. We'll see this again. The goal kick, long distance. Rogers flicks it, and it was Hayden, number 15, who just saw Bradley Burton clear on goal, and that really is game over. Referee's giving a free kick for a badly taken. I've never seen that. A badly taken kick-off. Now I don't know what that means. But now Sandwell truly have got this one in the bag, you would say. Now they're starting to showboat a little bit. Here's Cleo. In fact, it was Cleo who played that superb ball across. I gave it to Hayden earlier. And that's a pretty uncontrolled, not exactly a pleasant tackle there from behind. Just in case you wanted to know, this is what happened. So we're just waiting for the kick-off. Well, I think the player was inside the centre circle, but the referee's given another. I thought that if it was a bad kick, the referee would make you take it again. I don't think they could give a free kick the other way, but I've only been playing the game like 30 odd years and watching it for probably a bit longer. Here's Burton! Oh, Burton! Hits the bar, doesn't go over the line. Or did it? We've had everything in this game. We've had kick-offs that get reversed into free kicks. We've had penalties that weren't. We've had penalties that shouldn't have been given. It's been a real mixed bag. But it has been very entertaining no matter what. And Burton's looking for another one here. This guy's got some pace. Makes the goalkeeper come out of his box. Goalkeeper Allen has been superb, does it again? No point, no way that Sam were playing for time here, are they? They are getting stuck in well and truly. Free kick given a. Well, there's a little bit of unpleasantness going on below us. Just unnecessary. Here's the shot from Burton. Does that go over? I don't think so. Meanwhile, number 3 for Sandwell, Federico Kudry, for some reason has got a little bee in his bonnet about something. And yes, you can hear the manager, the coach, shouting it out to them. That's not. There's no need at this stage, is there? The match is won. Referee's got his. Lansing's got his flag up there. Referee decides to play on. And a handball given against Jarvis Clear, who made a hash of that header. Long ball. would be truly extraordinary now for
2 goals in the final 3 minutes.
Archie Jones with the corner, that's deep into the 6-yard. Ball's gone loose, and that was a shot there from number 6, Harry Wagner. I think it was Harry Wagner, excuse me. The numbers aren't the easiest to read from way up high here. Goal from Thorndyke. Rogers is through. He's taken out. And
well, with
97 minutes on the clock,
we see the first yellow card of the match. Slightly overdue, I would possibly suggest.
And possibly needed now for sure, because I think it's got to that stage in the match where a couple of the players are getting a little bit feisty. There's a bit of gloating going on. There's a little bit of nastiness out there. Number 2, Luca Zappolo. The substitute goes in the book for Nene Park. Rogers, well, there's only Burton in the box, so he's just got one man. Burton's on the back post. He is well offside. I think Nene Park defence realised that very early on. So Burton himself was wonderful at the back when he played there. He's made a real difference when he's moved into midfield. Win by Cleo. Williams out to Lewis Smith, who's getting a bit of action up front. Having been pretty busy in midfield and defensive duties. Wins the throw. Well, I don't have any hesitation in that Finlay Thorndyke definitely still is the man of the match, so always a little bit dodgy to give a man of the match award when there is extra time. And yes, the referee's got to just have a word here. There's a little bit of well, he's given a free kick to Nene Park. I'm not sure why that is, but it hardly matters at this stage to anybody. In fact, he does blow the whistle. No, he's blown it because the ball was moving when it was kicked, so we'll do that again. Slightly scrappy and poor end to this. What's been a really good final. Looks like we're going to have a substitute goalkeeper here. Josh Allen is going off, and Joe Serrano-Taylor is going to come on for the final few minutes here for Nene Park. Jack Mercer is back on as well. 1 minute additional time has been called by our 4th official. Unless that was him signifying the substitute keeper, which could also have been. Burton plays in Mercer. Mercer tried to go alone. Almost paid off. Hayden. Gray is back on, number 9 for Nene Park. He's come on for Bradley Rolt. And final whistle has gone. And it is a deserved victory for Sandwell Academy. It has been a wonderful performance, a real fight from Nene Park, who got themselves back into the match, but I think it's fair to say they can't feel disappointed really with the result. It really was a deserved victory for Sandwell here. Just down the road from the academy here at the Hawthorns at West Bromwich Albion. We're going to stay for the presentations and the Man of the Match award. I haven't actually heard any PA announcements here, so I don't know if they've got that set up here at this location. Doesn't look like it. And out they come.
And the trophy is about to be presented.
In this PlayStation Under 15 Schools Cup. Well, some of the school kids are starting to leave. Some of the sensible ones are going to try and get on the first coach back to school. What a great way to have a school day out. Here we are, 3:15. Time to go home after this. Doesn't get any better. So Taylor Thorndike, number 11, does receive a PlayStation 4. Congratulations, Finley Thorndike. Excuse me there, getting your name wrong. I've been giving it right all match. Absolutely well deserved. He has been a star player. Every time he got the ball, something dangerous happened. He really does deserve that memento. Certainly, a number of other players gave superb performances as well. We shouldn't miss out that fact. I must say that once Bradley Burton was relinquished of his defensive duties and started moving into midfield, he would have certainly been a challenger. Still stand by my decision, but if maybe Bradley Burton had been midfield more through the game, he may have been run Finley a little bit tighter. Just hear the medals are given to the losing team there, Nene Park, also to our officials. And finally here, medals are going to be given to the winning team from Sandwell Academy, just down the road here. Who obviously, they were in Derby last Wednesday for their match. The downpour that soaked everybody for starters and made the pitch totally unplayable at Derby County, meant that the match had to be called off. So today we certainly had a much better game of football. Remember, we had a great game, two great teams, Whitgift and Thomas Telford, in a similar age group playing, but the actual standard of football massively damaged due to the state of the pitch. Well, in an empty stadium, as all the supporters have gone home, you see the trophy is presented to Sandwell Academy. I hope you've enjoyed this coverage here. Just for those of you watching, we do have DVDs available of this match, and also we will be putting a full HD replay up. In fact, you're possibly watching this now if you're watching this after the match anyway, in 1080 afterwards. So thank you very much for watching. My name's Adrian Battersby. Thanks to Jack Mack, Dan Halliday, who are here on the cameras. And why don't you flick over and watch Goodison Park, Everton. They're starting at 5 o'clock. We have another match coming up shortly. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.